The old house creaked with secrets. Dust motes danced in the sunlight that streamed through cracks in the boarded windows. John, the new owner, was captivated by the home's history. He spent his days exploring, imagining the lives once lived within its walls. One afternoon, while prying loose a stubborn piece of wallpaper, he felt something hard behind it. His heart quickened with anticipation. Carefully, he peeled back the paper, revealing a small hidden compartment. Inside lay a single, yellowed envelope. John's fingers trembled as he lifted the envelope. It was addressed in an elegant, flowing script. The ink faded with time. The name on the front sent a shiver down his spine. "To my dearest Elizabeth." John hesitated, a wave of conflicting emotions washing over him. He knew this letter held a piece of the past, a story waiting to be told. But was it his story to uncover? The letter was a love letter, penned by a young soldier named Thomas during a time of war. He wrote with a tenderness and passion that transcended time. Thomas' words painted a vivid picture of his love for Elizabeth, his longing to return home to her, and the fear that gnawed at his heart. He spoke of a secret, a cache of gold he had found and hidden, promising it to Elizabeth as a symbol of their future together. John reread the letter, his mind racing. This wasn't just a love story, it was a treasure map. The gold, if it still existed, would be worth a fortune. The temptation to keep this discovery to himself was almost overwhelming. Days turned into nights as John grappled with his conscience. He could envision a life of comfort and ease, the gold solving all his financial worries. He thought of his family, of the opportunities this wealth could provide. Yet, the soldier's words echoed in his mind, filled with love, longing, and a deep sense of honor. John imagined Elizabeth, her heart breaking with each passing day, clinging to the hope of Thomas's return. The thought of profiting from their story, from the soldier's sacrifice, left a bitter taste in his mouth. Sleep offered no escape. John tossed and turned, haunted by dreams of battlefields and a young woman's tear-stained face. The weight of the secret pressed down on him, a heavy burden he couldn't ignore. He realized that true peace wouldn't come from riches, but from doing what he knew in his heart was right. With a resolute spirit, John embarked on a quest to find Elizabeth's descendants. He scoured historical records, contacted genealogical societies, and chased down every lead, determined to return the letter to its rightful place. It was a long and arduous journey, filled with dead ends and false hopes. Just as he was about to give up, he received an unexpected message. An elderly woman, claiming to be Elizabeth's great-granddaughter, had heard of his search and wanted to meet. The meeting was more emotional than John could have imagined. Tears streamed down the elderly woman's face as she read her great-grandfather's words, her heart filled with a mixture of joy and sorrow. She shared stories of Elizabeth, passed down through generations, and the enduring mystery surrounding Thomas's disappearance. John listened intently, humbled by the power of the letter to bridge the gap between generations. He knew then that he had made the right decision. No amount of gold could compare to the gift he had given this family, the gift of closure, of connection to their past, and the affirmation of a love that had endured through time. News of John's act of integrity spread throughout the community. He was lauded as a hero, a shining example of honesty and selflessness. But the true reward was the peace that settled in his heart. He had chosen the right path, not the easy one, and in doing so, he had discovered something far more valuable than gold: the enduring power of integrity. The story of John, the letter, and the soldier's love became a local legend, a reminder that true wealth lies not in material possessions, but in the choices we make and the impact we have on the lives of others. Real heroes always do the right thing. Go fam, connect, master the flow, share the glow.